All right, I got a request to do more Danish flint, but not the good one, not the Senonian, the other one, this one, right? Just says Danish by itself. Okay, sure, yeah, I will do it. Now, how good it's gonna come out, I don't know. Now, it's very cold today. It is now November weather, so the lenses might get foggy on the camera phone. I'm always having issues with something. The viewfinder is foggy. Let's see. I hope the lens is not. We shall see. I don't know. It looks okay to me. Let's check the lighting. Oops. All right. No, not that one. Which one is it? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta mess with the light. I got a fancy light now, and I don't even know how to use it. You might say, well, what about the instructions? You mean the first thing that went into the recycle bin? I recycle my stuff. I think that was the first thing that went into the recycle. That's that's what you're asking me if I still have? I don't think I still have it. No. But yeah, I do read instructions, yeah. But if it's simple, I tend to not. And then I miss something. I know. I just wish I had time to do it. To read all the instructions to everything I've got. That would probably be heaven. Have time to read all the instructions on everything. Yeah. Some of the instructions are not that great. When you read them, you get mixed up or impatient because the sequence of the instructions might not be all that great. I know I've assembled stuff following the instructions exactly, and I end up doing certain things out of order. It seems. See, like there might be a better way to assemble this. Because it seems like I need to put this together first before I get that together. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But yeah. I will read the instructions on the light if I still have the box and everything, so. I see the box, I just don't see the instructions. Yeah, when it's recycle day, or when it's trash day, when I go to the recycle place, I quickly gather up all the recyclables and then stick them in a bag, or I have a bin actually. Stick them in a bin and run over to the recycle place during recycle day and dump it all. And then sometimes I go, dang it. I'm overzealous with the recycling. Yeah, I'm still new to it, so it's like coolness. Yeah. Something to do. Because I got nothing better to do. Let's get all the recyclables together. They get all happy when you do it right over there at the recycle place. They go, "How you doing today?" "Oh, I'm doing good." "I won't push the button to crush all this stuff. I'll wait for you." "Okay. Thanks. I'm glad I don't have to sit here and wait for you to crush all that stuff. Just my luck. I get there and they push the crush button. This bzzz, and I can't. I gotta sit there and wait for the machine to get back into the original open position." The last time I went, they go, "Oh, how's it going?" "Going good. I'm holding this open for you. Come on over." "All right. Let's rush on over there." And yeah, they know me now. Yep. I'm the guy that didn't know what was going on several months ago. "You haven't recycled before? Where are you from?" "I'm not from here." "Yeah, where?" "Okay. I was from Texas." "Oh, okay, I get it. They just got mountains of trash over there because they got lots of land, right?" "Yeah, apparently that's what they do. Because there's big old mountains. Not exaggerating. Big old hills and mountains of trash." Yep. I don't know how they know that. I guess it got a bad reputation. Who knows? Maybe I should be using one of Mike Tuft's boppers. Let me see. Where did I put them? Are they within 5-second reach? Let's see. I don't know where I stuck them. Okay. Besides, the light's not bright enough to look behind me. The light is kind of directional. I can only see right directly in front of me. So I can't see behind me like with my other lights. That's my excuse, Mike. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get some good flakage. Yeah, it did kind of go, but it's not good enough. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it reminds me of Flint that we have in Texas. A little bit. Yeah. Some of the root beer stuff looks similar to this and acts similar to this. Yeah. How am I doing that? I'm hitting with the flat part. I'm cheating. Yeah. This is good Flint. I gotta admit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Supposedly the other one is good, but this feels really good. This Flint. It's not the Senonian, I don't think. Come on. I haven't been away from napping that long. I forget how to hit it already. So, what are we talking about? I don't know. I started talking about recycling because it's something I never used to do. Although they have recycling in some towns in Texas. My sister lives in a town that they did recycling. But I just always think, it's okay. It's okay. But now I'm all into it. Yeah. I don't know why. I think it's because anytime I'm outside, no matter where it is outside, I'm in my happy place. Yeah. Yeah, I like it outside here in Vermont. Yeah. I don't like it indoors now. No. Okay. What am I doing? I'm trying to knock off a flake where it doesn't want to, because I can't hit it very hard or it'll snap in half probably. What is going on? There's a piece of concrete. There's concrete in the Danish flint. Tell me it's not true. Can't be. I have lost all admiration for it. Really? No. Still good. Yeah, we don't need no stinking perfect flint. A little bit of concrete is not going to hurt too much. It hurts a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, let's crunch that down a little bit. Yeah, that'll do it. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Can I do more billet work? Billet it really, really thin. You want me to billet it? Billet it until it's super thin? What if I don't want to? What if I don't want to billet it? This is a 9 ounce, 9 point something, 9.6 ounce. Let's use the side this time. Let's see if I can be a little more accurate with it. It's good quality stuff, but it's a little bit tough. So it requires some hard hits. Surprise, surprise. I don't want to billet it, though, because no sense in taking a risk. I can indirect percussion it. But people say, but that's what I like to see. I like to see the billeting. Yeah, I know. I don't know why you like to see the billeting. Just do, I guess. See, a little bit of concrete doesn't hurt if it's a little bit. If it's a lot bit, then it hurts a lot. I can't get too comfortable with this stuff. It's starting to get to the edge of my abilities. Did you learn exactly how I did this? No, you're not going to be able to from the video. Even if I try to explain it, I don't even know how I do it. I just do that. I don't know how I do it. Maybe someone can help me. I don't know how I do that. Believe it or not. I can make something up. It might sound good. Like I've told you before in the videos, I can just make something up. That I use this and this technique or whatever. No, it's just a bunch of practice. That's all it is. And the edge looked okay. And the edge, I don't know if it's a perfect edge. You know, I don't know if I've ground it down enough. Apparently it was good enough. I don't remember what it looked like though. You can rewind the video. That's the beauty of the video. You can see how it looked, but I guarantee that it didn't look perfect. Whatever that means. Probably looked like I should not have hit it. Yeah. I know that doesn't help anybody. How am I supposed to learn if you're hitting it like you're not supposed to? I don't know. I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way. Just do it, right? Just do it like you tell me to do. Just do it. I want to see the potential. Okay. That's what I do. This thing is getting too tiny. I'm too spoiled by a large Abrader. Okay. Okay. All right. And I had to break out my new copper rods. I bought some more copper rods. And I need to start using them. I can't. For some reason, the light is not cooperating because. There it is. See, the viewfinder. If I don't have light directed right onto the viewfinder or something, it dims itself. I don't like it when it dims itself because I can't see the fine detail. So I have to get the camera right up next to the light source. Yeah, but that makes it more cramped in front of my face. Come on, you know. Oh, there you go. I like it when it feathers out and not scoops. Because that could have scooped a lesser quality material. Yeah. So I'm hitting with a lot of inward force, and sometimes it'll just scoop it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Are you paying attention to the edges I'm hitting? No? Didn't think so. Because if you did, you'd be all confused. Sometimes I'll hit a sharp edge, sometimes I won't. Why? I don't know. I'm just looking for opportunities. That's how I flint knap. If it looks like an opportunity, I take it. Sometimes it doesn't work. Yeah. Sometimes I have to readjust or hammerstone the edge with the abrader so I can reduce the width a little bit. Because the flakes, if it's too wide, they won't travel far enough to do what I want. The hardest thing to do is wide, thin, and smooth. You can have two of the three. You can have wide and thin, but it won't be smooth. You can have um, wide and smooth, but it won't be thin. And then whatever the other one is. Wide, thin, and smooth is the hardest three. Can usually not have all three. Smooth is, without step fractures, without crushings and islands and stuff. You can usually have two out of the three. Only. If it's thin and smooth, it won't be wide. That's the other one. All right? Someone can help me. Correct me. I like those sayings, you can have two out of three. When you want something like fast, good, and cheap, you can have two out of those three. Like, if it's fast and good, it won't be cheap. If it's cheap and fast, it won't be good. That sort of thing. We had that slogan at work, The boss wanted something fast and good. Okay, but it won't be cheap. Because we got to get a lot of people working on it. Split the task up into what everyone can do well. That takes a little bit of time to figure out what everyone can do well in that particular project. And it takes a little bit of extra, not time, but a little bit extra discussion to get everything organized. And we, bring in the consultant or whatever. It'll be fast and good, but it won't be cheap. If you do it, if you want it good and cheap, let's see, it won't be fast. I don't know. I can't think like that. I can't think that hard on my feet. Let's see. Okay, now we're getting down to the the difficult parts where it starts to be finicky right around the time where it needs to not be finicky. Good. I was able to blast through some of that. That's risky. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if I try to do things that seem impossible, it usually ends up being a little bit wonky. But that's okay. They had wonky contours in the past. The edges weren't always perfectly straight. In other words, these edges, sometimes they just go with the flow. Go with what it gives you. If you take it easy, you don't try to do too much. Don't do too much straightening, don't do too much thinning, don't do too much sharpening. Don't do too much abrading. Yep, just looking for opportunities. And hitting pretty hard. This allows me to hit pretty hard on the edge without risking it. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, I can plow through a bunch of stuff. With this type of material, I can plow through a lot of junk. Yeah. Can't always do it. Yeah. If the flakes are not strong enough to smash their way through the obstacles, then you're in big trouble. See, I can hit on a little teeny spot and it drives the flake really well. That requires good flint. Yikes. I say yikes because I get an incipient when I do that. The incipient lands right there. If I hit it and nothing happens or very little happens, the incipient zzz, it's flying around in the napping area. And then when I do that hit without anything happening, it goes zzz, it lands right there. There'll be an incipient living in there. Yeah. It'll mess up your napping. That's their whole purpose in life, is to mess up your napping. They like to do that. As soon as they hear the little tap, tap, tap on the rocks, they come flying around like little gnats. And as soon as you hit without anything happening, they'll land right there. And a lot of times when it does do something, they still land there. They'll land in there in some spots and there'll be a crack. And you won't notice it till it's really, really thin. And then that crack will open up and go right across. And you don't know why it did it. Was there something living in there just messing me up? Yep. That's what it was. It's a little saboteur. A little partisan. Sitting in there sabotaging you. Sabotage! Okay. Yeah, I gotta grind it a lot. And it starts to eat the flaker for lunch too. See, I'm supposed to do a lot of this. Even on the boppers, I'm supposed to be doing that. But I don't like doing it on the boppers because it takes forever. And it wears down my beautiful Abrader. But yeah, I'm supposed to do it on this too. Anyways, and yeah, I grind them. I don't peen them down. I don't take a hammer and hammer them flat. No. Gotta grind it off. All right, this is what breaks it. If I hit too hard, it'll break it. Haha. It worked. Yep. I meant to do that. You know, I wasn't worried at all. Nope. It's all controlled. I meant to do it. Yeah, I wish. I have other avenues of attack, so if those two strikes didn't work that well, there's always somewhere else I can attack. Just probably not as good. But all you need is luck on. If you have several attack options, all you need is good luck on one of those attack options. And as long as you don't mess up really badly, you should get your results that you want. Yeah. As long as you don't mess up too badly like that. I guess I can get, like, as I thin it, I'll get that, or I can pop that out. But yeah, see how it starts to get finicky when it gets thin because it wants to dive in a little bit and the flakes get sticky. There it goes. Yeah, it wants to dive in a little bit. Even on this stuff. Even on this excellent quality stuff. Because it's wide, you know, it likes a convex surface no matter what it is. And if it's really wide, it'll start diving in the middle. Yikes. See? There's a crack right there now. It hardly did anything except leave an incipient in there. It's now living in there. There we go. It's so nice when this stuff feathers out without stepping like that one. Oh, yes. So what is there left to do? Not much. Just trim, trim, trim. Yikes. As long as you don't do that when you're trimming. See that? That's why I like to use the Abrader. The Abrader doesn't do that in most cases. It leaves it a little bit crunchy, but it doesn't do that. That one's a little bit worse than crunch. That's a crunch right there. That's a little crunch right there, a little crunchy right there. But they're not as bad as that. Not as bad as that. Is that a zat? Yeah, that is a zat. Yeah, this stuff too. This on good material, you can get past that. Let's see. If you don't mess it up, I can hit right there and blow it away. All right, that's the theory. It's not a direct attack. It's a little bit off to the side. I got most of it. Let's hit it again from the other side. Use the file so it won't take off too much material. But I still got to take off more anyway because it didn't work right. It's got to be a very consistent edge if I want it to work well. It can't be all like too zigzaggery. It can't be too zigzaggery. There it is. Right? I got it. Most of it. There's still a remnant. But that is okay. The little remnants aren't too bad. Now, I've got to get this out. I tried it a couple times already, but I didn't get it out earlier. Now it's going to be a hassle. Yeah. Unless I just leave it in. Yeah. It gets you into trouble if you try to make the service perfect. You got to choose wisely. And what makes it wise? When it's not broken. If it's not broken and it has step fractures, it's more wise than broken and smooth. Yeah. Broken is never wise. And taking too many chances is never a good thing. Better to be thick and steppy than thin and broken. Always. Ouch. See, I got a little crush there. Not supposed to. That's what happens when the edge is too zigzaggery. You get these little crushings in places you didn't expect. Yeah, the terminations are so nice on this flint. That makes a big difference. Yep. It likes to be flat. The flakes like to be flat. They'll run on a flat surface really well, which is good. With that kind of material, you can make flat pieces when the flakes like to run flat. Yeah. You didn't think that the material mattered? It was only the skill? Man. You mean the artifacts are really super thin and wide and flat were made from material that lent itself to that shape? It's the material as well as the skill? Yeah, it's the material as well as the skill. If it fights you every step of the way, you're not going to be very successful, are you? Because of the odds. There's lots of flakes that need to be removed. And if it fights you, the odds are the stone has the odds in its favor. That's the odds. The stone has the odds in its favor in most cases. Because the human brain wants to be too perfect. And that's what the weakness is. That's the weakness. Too perfect. Human brain wants too much perfection. I don't know. Should I? I'm taking a big risk. I'm not used to this material all that much. Come on. So I don't nap it exactly the way it could be napped. I'm not showing you an excellent potential yet because I'm still trying to get used to it. Yeah, and I'm taking bites out of the edge because I'm expecting too much from that edge. It just isn't strong enough to support the flake I want. Yeah. There's no way for me to get to that. I was hoping that would do something there, but you know, this flake here could have widened out a little bit more and take some of that off, but such is luck. I was depending on luck, so I can't blame it for not doing it. Come on. I would have to make it way more narrow to get that out of there. Yeah. Just blast it, dude. Just blast it. Let's try blasting it. You're right. Let's just try blasting it out of there. You gotta take back that whole edge. It's okay, dude. Just blast it. I gotta leave myself open on the other side too for a possibility. Yeah, I know. Just do it. Yeah, it's got kind of a curve on this side. It's bulging out more on this side. So I don't really have an avenue of attack from this side here. Unless I want to install a curve. Which I don't, but I might be able to blast it from right there. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't look that great. I'm going to be losing some width there too. Yikes. It does not look good. Okay. All right, we're gonna lose some more width. Yeah, I hit it and nothing happened, and there might be incipients in there, but by the looks of it, it wasn't too bad. But I had to lose a lot of width. Yep. That's okay. Because I'm going to show you how to do it. The good part about it is I think I can blast through there, but it's going to require losing a lot of width. As long as there's no incipients from that hit that didn't do anything. Okay. Why would you do that in real life? You would not. You just leave it in there, but it's not a real life thing. This is a video. Did it blast it? Haha. It did. Yes. It left a remnant. Yeah, I'll have to get it some other way. Does not look good. Remove one remnant to put the other remnant in. It's not a good trade-off. There it is. Excellent. See, now when I take back this side to make it symmetrical, I'll have a good edge to run flakes to get rid of this lumpage. Yeah. But I knew that, right? Before I even started? Well, kind of, sort of. This may have messed up. I might have taken a bite out of it, which makes me lose even more width. There's still some of it left. It didn't wipe it all out. I didn't blast all of it. But that's as good as I can hope for. In my view, in my opinion. That's just a little bit. That's not bad at all. Whatever's left of that step. And I can push on that to get some of that off. But then it looks pushed. I can push on the front of that and run this little ridge, but it looks like it'll look pushed. I might do it later. Who knows? Better to look pushed than continues in existence. It's better to look pushed than for it to continue its existence. No, I think it's okay to leave it in its existence. Yeah. Okay. Are we maxing out our abilities? Yes. Always. What do we have here? What do we have? What's the situation? What's the sit rep? All things normal. It's a little bit crunchy in the middle. We'll see. Just a little bit of cleanup now. Here we go. This is the home stretch where you put most of the mental effort into it. You can't be expending all your mental effort in the beginning. This is when you need it. This is when you need all your mental energy to still be there. Because any little mess up makes all the difference. Whether it looks smooth or not. You can't bite off more than you can chew. It's got to be just right. Just right. Just a little bit of striking area. See how tiny that is? And all that can be removed. And you can say, voila. Yeah, that's it. There's just a little crunchiness on the other side. Just a little bit. Yikes. Don't be doing little weird things now. It's a strong material. If I let up too much on the gas, it'll step fracture. It's like getting stuck in the mud, you know. You don't want to let up on the gas too much. You get stuck in the mud. Okay, I'm going to take off some of this lumpiness on this side. And then we'll be done. Yes, I said done. I don't think I'll sharpen it on video. I'll just leave it. I mean, yeah, I'll leave it and then I'll sharpen it off camera for for sale in the auction. Yeah. So you guys can own a little bit of Denmark. Yep. Is that like owning a little bit of Scotland? You can be a lord. Stupid. Yeah, you can be a lord. Owning a little bit of Denmark. I don't know. This side. This side wants to be crunchy. I think it does. Dang it. Yeah. What am I to do? What am I to do? Just blast it, dude. Yeah, one of these days, this blasted dude is gonna get on my nerves. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. The opportunities are not as good as earlier. I hit that really hard. I was not supposed to drop things on the floor because you never know when that camera's going to get the shakes. Get that shaky. Luckily, we haven't gotten it in a while. I heard something. Yeah, usually when I hear a flake fly across the room, it means good things. But I don't know. Still looks a bit crunchy. And there's a crack in there. I sacrificed it. Yeah. I think there's a crack in there now. You can really see the crunchiness on this side from that angle. Some might say, I want to know what goes through your mind when you're quiet like that, dude. What is it that you're thinking? Well, I hate to disappoint you, but when I quiet down like that, it's the opposite of thinking. I'm not doing anything with the brain. I'm just looking for an opportunity. Just focused on opportunity. And I don't know consciously exactly what the opportunities are. I just go by feel and not by thinking. So it's mostly feel when I'm quiet, not thinking. Although there is some strategy once in a while. But you can tell when I observe it like this, there's some strategy going on. But when I set the tool on the edge for a strike, there's not much going on upstairs. Not that I can pinpoint or do exactly what's going on. I just know that it feels right. Or it feels possible. It doesn't always feel right. Sometimes it's like, I don't like it. It doesn't feel right, but it feels possible. Like that one right there. That one didn't feel right, but it felt possible that I could have taken that ridge. Dang it. Sure enough, it didn't go far enough. Now I'm just messing with it. I'm seeing lumps and I'm trying to remove the lumps. But this is when it's hardest. When the edges are thin and everything's thin, it's hardest to remove lumps. You know, with notching, it's easier to notch when it's thin, but everything else is more difficult when it's thin. That was partially luck and partially that felt right. How do I know it's partially luck? Because it did something better than I was thinking. If it does something better than when I was thinking, that's got to be luck because I wasn't thinking about it. And there's also bad luck. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I might be able to do something about it. This side is so crunchy. And yeah, I know there's always a side A and side B. But some of it has to do with just lack of foresight. I didn't take large enough flakes or something in the beginning. Oh, that's not good. Let's try this. Can I hit it again? Yes, I can hit it again, but it's got to be just right. It's got to be fitted together perfectly. With no little dust particles in between the pieces. I didn't hit it hard enough. Yep. When I struck that earlier, I didn't hit it hard enough, but it's doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, because it's too wide right there for what I want to do. It's too wide for its, you know, for the edge. The edge, it can't support a big enough platform, I don't think. I don't know. And I don't want to hit it really, really hard from the base. That's just basics 101. Yeah, if I didn't have to worry about how hard to hit, I could hit that a lot harder and make that go. Clean that up. Did I really think it would go very far? Well, sometimes what happens is luck will have it, and it'll drift off to one side or something, and it could have taken off this mess a little bit and popped those out. If it had gone a little bit further, it would have met up with this termination on that side and could have cleaned that up, and then left me only with this in the middle there. That's what I was hoping for when I was looking at it. Now I can still push on it if there's no other option. I reduce the edge here. Maybe I could send in a flake this way, but it doesn't look like any good options. Not yet. We can try it in a little bit. I don't know. After this, I'm going to bed because I want to be able to work on some good stuff tomorrow. Okay. I think something good happened there. It didn't quite cross the bridge, though. See that? It didn't quite cross the bridge. And I didn't cause a crack, which is good. There is hope. There is some light. There's a light at the end. Yes, there is. Yeah. There is some light there. We shall see. I don't know if I like it, though. I hardly ever like strikes at this stage. Come on. I'm trying to get rid of thick spots. Yeah, like that. Dang it. I don't know if I should risk it. I could take a flake into there. There's a possibility of taking a flake into it that way, but it's just one of those deals where it's got a long ways to go. This is a long flake to get to the other side of that. I'm wondering if it's shorter just to do this flake, but this flake won't fan out This flake might fan out if I take this one through there, but it still doesn't look that great. We're going to pick at it. Yep, we are there. So we got that part. Now let's see if I can pick the other one. Did it do it? It looks better. I think it did it. Can we eliminate that bridgy part? Maybe. Yikes. Yeah, the only way I can blast that is to make it more narrow. Will it look bad if it's more narrow? I don't think so. Let's just see. It's already a lot more narrow than it needed to be. And the only way to get that right now is to hit a flake from the base. To get that one, the little booger right there, but I'm not gonna. I don't think I should try for that one. If I do, I gotta do it now, but it's a long shot. Do it now before it gets too thin. When I take this strike here, it's gonna get thin. Too thin. I don't know. It won't be bad, even if it doesn't reach. It will be a good flake. Yeah. All right, so let's do it. Yeah, it's still a good flake. Just didn't reach. That's not good. Ah, voila. I'm not going to push my luck after that. Holy moly. All right, that's it. Not pushing my luck. No, I don't get no more luck after that. I'm just doing flakes I think I can do easily. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. No more easy peasies. There isn't any opportunity for easy peasies right now. Come on. No. I don't like it when it does it. It doesn't allow me to get in there. There's some concrete in there? No. That's undetached flake. Come on. One more through there, but it's going to ruin the symmetry. I'm going to say, yeah, just one more flake. Just one more. Clean that up. Yeah, I would have to take too much off the width. It's clean enough. Yeah, I already did enough. Already did enough thinning. All that's left is fat spots along the edge. I can do that with pressure later. Yeah. There might be a few lumpy spots, but that's too nitpicky. Yeah. All right. A few lumpy spots on the surface in the middle, but that's too picky. Those will get you. They'll make you waste your whole day. So there's the non-Senonian Danish flint. Okay. Had a little bit of concrete, but we lost it. It got napped out in the beginning, which is good. I don't know what I would have done in the middle here with some of these strikes if there was still concrete there. That would have been a nightmare. More than it already is. Translucency. Can we see it? No. Get a second light behind it, like a little flashlight, like I do on the auctions. I need to get me a bunch of those little Harbor Freight flashlights. Okay, so that's it. There you go. Hope that was helpful. That's it.